My friends, hello. Recently, a friend sent me a video talking about the work that we had done together, and she used the phrase in the video that I was refreshingly human. And it was really kind of special and nice and cool to hear, and a little bit surprising. I didn't expect something like that to come in this video that she had put together. Um, it made me think, why would somebody use a phrase like that? And as she was reflecting on the work that we had done together, and I was reflecting on that also, it really made me think about, why do people get drawn towards people who are human? I was supposed to help her to learn how to be the leader she wanted to be, and here she's focusing on the humanity piece. And these two things would not have connected to me years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even, that wouldn't have connected, because in my mind, I really thought that leaders were supposed to be this, superhuman kind of a person that is, larger than life and bigger than everything, and, perfect, and nothing sticks to them. And really what I've learned over time is that leaders are best when they're vulnerable. And I've started, particularly over the last few years, talking with my clients about vulnerability and the power and importance of being vulnerable as a leader. So if somebody's been working with me, if you're listening right now, if you've been working with me in the last few years, this is something that I've pushed on pretty heavily, that vulnerability is critical for a leader's success to connect with another person. Think about it. When we're trying to help another person to become a leader, when we're the leader helping another person become a leader, our responsibility is to be alongside them. Our responsibility is to walk with them, not to be, 4 football fields ahead of them where they can't even see us anymore. We're just a speck on the horizon. We're supposed to be right next to them. And to be right next to them requires that we be humble and human and vulnerable and share our mistakes and talk about what we've learned the hard way. And when we do that, it helps the person that we're working with to learn and grow. It makes things real. It makes things concrete in their minds so that they can learn. While you're working with the people on your teams, this is something you have the opportunity to do. To not pretend like because you're some, hotshot manager or some powerful leader within your organization that you're superhuman, to not do that, but rather to instead have that servant leader attitude and bring yourself alongside them, talking about what you've done and how you've learned the hard way. Sharing with them that the mistake that they just made is a mistake that you also made. Maybe later in your career, even than them, they'll feel better about it, right? So this is the opportunity that we have as leaders, to be refreshingly human, to show our humanity, to be vulnerable with those that we serve. What happens when we do this is it makes them realize that they too have the ability to be a leader, just like us, and that they too can learn and grow and become the kind of person that they want to be.